Hi, today's topic we'll be talking about are nitriles. In specific, we'll be talking about the preparation of these nitriles. In case you forgot, let me show you what a nitrile is. It's a C triple bonded with an N. This dash represents that there could be any type of R group. But basically, these are what we'll be talking about today. Now the way we're going to prepare these nitriles are in two different ways. One is going to be an SN2 reaction, and then another one is going to be with a dehydration of amides. But first, we'll start talking about SN2 reactions. I already have an example set up with an R group, and it'll show you basically what would happen with a halide when the SN2 reaction occurs. The compound that is being mixed with involves sodium, which is part of the base, and your nitrile. And here's how it goes. You have your R group, your CH2, bonded to your Br. This could be almost any type of halide as long as it's placed at the CH2 group. We're going to mix it with NaCN, and your result is going to be your R group with your CH2 and the C triple bond N. Now it's a simple way. The SN2 reaction is a basic reaction that allows you to use a halide and has it substituted with a nitrile. Simple, right? Right. So let's try a different example. The other example that I said we would talk about today is the dehydration of amides. Now, when dealing with the dehydration of amides, we're going to use a compound such as SOCl2 to produce our nitrile. Now, if you're thinking, how does that happen? Usually with SOCl2, it will produce a chlorine compound. Well, in this case, it doesn't. And here, let me show you an example. Here you have your R group, well, basically your amide, your R bonded to your C double bond O and your NH2. And we're going to use SoCal, or I use SoCal, it's just a way to remember it, SOCl2, and it's going to be left with your R C triple bond N. But now you're wondering, like, is it that it? What happened to everything else? Well, this is where we show that also you have your SO2 that's added, and then you have two compounds of 2HCl. Now, when using the SoCal or SOCl2 or your SN2 reaction, either way works fine to produce a nitrile. Now, these aren't the only reactions that could be used to produce a nitrile, and these aren't the only reactions after once the nitrile is produced. Once a nitrile is produced, you can have different reactions, such as if you have your R, your C triple bond N, and say you mix it with H2O and NaOH, it'll leave you with a primary alcohol. So there are other reactions that deal with nitriles. These just happen to deal with the preparation of them. So now you have two ways of dealing with your nitriles and how to produce them from different compounds, such as an alkyl halide, or you have your amide. Hope this helps, and we'll see you again later. Thanks.